bills stacked like small sad monuments on the kitchen table. Coffee gone cold in the mug with a lipstick smudge. Kids watch cartoons like they're learning a new language. The backyard gate is padlocked, the neighbor's dog is gone. There used to be people who fixed things, who borrowed sugar. Now their porches are empty, their names are like ghosts. I sweep crumbs into the shape of my rent, count the pennies as if counting could change anything. I press my forehead to the window and the sky is a ledger. The streetlight hums like a slow, indifferent hymn. We used to let the children play until the streetlights swallowed them whole. Now we lock the doors and teach them how to make themselves small. I hold their small hands and fold old worlds into a drawer. I keep the porch light on because remembering is cheaper than sleep. The men who looked you in the eye and said they'd be back, they're a rumor now, like a song you almost remember. Work shifts lengthen like shadows at the end of summer, and the idea of a drink after 9 is a story for someone else. Dinner is less of a ritual, more of a negotiation. With a wallet we swap quiet apologies where there used to be laughter. My mother called and said the park's a parking lot now, and I think of bicycles stacked like winters in a shed. She told me she could still hear the puck on the pavement, sharp as a cut, and I pressed the phone to my chest like a small and fragile animal. We used to let the children play until the streetlights swallowed them whole. Now we lock the doors and teach them how to make themselves small. I hold their small hands and fold old worlds into a drawer. I keep the porch light on because remembering is cheaper than sleep. There are cameras on the corner that blink like quiet judges, curfews printed on paper like a new kind of scripture. I watch the news and the sky gets narrower, more official. The government speaks in a language meant to make us smaller. Sometimes I stand in the doorway and pretend I don't notice. Smile at the neighbors who water dead grass and keep their laughs neat. They pretend the world didn't leave, and for a moment we all believe it. Like a bandage pressed over a bruise until the color goes away. Their bikes down the hallway, helmet lights like tiny moon skids on the kitchen tile. They play road hockey with a balled up sock and fearless faces. And for a sliver of a breath it sounds like summer again. I sit on the steps with my back to the dark, and I remember everything. The park's rusted swing, the sound of a neighbor's laugh, the chip blue cooler. I scribble names on a scrap of paper folded into my palm like prayers or maps, like memories, a way to survive. We used to let the children play until the streetlights swallowed them whole. Now we teach them the routes and the rules and the safe places to hide. I hold their small hands and fold old worlds into a drawer. I keep the porch light on because remembering is cheaper than sleep. Maybe Maybe the world will come back with new keys and polite strangers. Maybe the sun will learn to be softer on the people who stayed. For now I sit in the slow hum and the tiny electric glow, counting the pedal strokes, the little hits of puck on tile. A catalog of small rebellions, a ledger of light. I smile at the people still pretending the world did not leave. It keeps them alive.